Someone like this, the parents ordering him or her to commit a sin, right? If he disobeyed them, he is being righteous towards them. This is what al-birr is. When he disobeyed them, when they order him to commit a sin, they will be upset with him. They will think that he is a son or a daughter that is aq, that is disobedient and rebellious against his parents, right? But to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is what righteousness is. Why? Because if the son or the daughter obeys their parents to commit a sin, the son or the daughter will be subjected to the punishment from Allah and also the parents. So when he disobeys them, he is protecting them from the hellfire. He's protecting them from receiving the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as a result of his actions. So he's basically being so righteous to them. So that means what also? That al-birr is not what we think. Al-birr, to be righteous to the parents, is not what the parents think. To be righteous to the parents is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants from us. It's deen. It's to be only received from the Quran and the Sunnah, and that's why people have extreme views of things. It's not just common sense. That you will find sometimes parents coming and complaining that their son or their daughter, for example, they are committing uquq and they're disobeying them. And when you get into some details, because the son has a beard, for example, or because the son is praying in the masjid, or because the daughter, she wants to wear hijab and the mother doesn't want her to wear hijab, something like this. And sometimes they would go to the Sheikh to complain. Then the Sheikh is in some, unease like this, right? Because he would praise the son or the daughter, right? And he would tell the mother or the father, this is a blessing, it's a ni'mah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that your son or daughter is righteous and so on. I remember one father that he was like this with his son, and he kept being after him. The son in Egypt, when it was very tight on those who wants to be righteous and so on, it wasn't too tight, but when it was, he would be scared to have beards and to be in certain masajid. They will interrogate them, take them to prison sometimes and so on. So this father, he was a professor in medical school, someone of status, and his son was in medical school, so he's preparing him to take his position and so on. And all of a sudden his son he comes to the masjid and he prays in the masjid and he let his beard grow, and that means he's not going to be, or it's going to be very difficult for him to be a professor in the school, all kinds of things like this. The father came to the masjid and he made like a big fight. Leave my son alone, right? He was a good son. He's praying, he's making his salah. We're all Muslims. Why? This is extremism and this and that. Anyway, the son, after some time, he listened to his father. He loved his father so much, right? So he started, and it came step by step. And what is the step by step is, he went to ask another sheikh and so on. The sheikh told him, okay, don't pray in that particular masjid. Obey your father, pray in the masjid next to your home. And it's okay, you still pray jama'ah. But this was the first step of shaitan. He prayed in a masjid where there's no one to remind him or to give him steadfastness and so on and so on. Step by step, he disappeared, right? And then the beard was shaved and didn't stop there. He went all the way till he fell into drugs and all kinds of things. This son, when he died, right? The father was so much weeping and regretting because of what he did. But that was too late. And to him was, if he died, for whatever other reason, but not like this. So the regret came, but it wasn't on the time of being regretting. Right? He was the reason for him that his son changed totally, and he would wish that he was extremely extreme. Although there's no extremism or anything, but because of what? Because of the attachment to this one. Well, I get off the subject, but the point is to observe birr al-walidain is not what the walidain necessarily they want, it's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants. But with this, the person has to be extremely kind to them. Not to, if they order him to commit a sin, what he's supposed to do, he's supposed to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and please his parents. How can he do this? He needs to figure that out. Don't commit the sin and don't make them upset. What he's going to do, then he's going to do the best he can. If they're still upset with him, then he did what he can. Right? That means he's going to be extremely kind to them and do the things that he never done before, and to be, under their feet and service and all kinds of things, so that they don't think bad of him, and they would understand that this is really deen, it's nothing personal or anything like that.